Hello and welcome back to the predictions match day 6. I have a rank with me, and this is going to be a very interesting match day to say the least. A stressful one, hopefully not. Um, so obviously, the last match day, crazy things happened. This match day, I might be angry, I might be sad, but I don't know. Um, but the recap is going to be Saturday or Sunday next week, though, or this week, as we do it on Monday. Let's just begin. Hello, all. Hello to Matt.
Hello.
So let's begin. Let's just. This group is over, so I might just put Quito to win 2-0 and Botafogo to win. 3-1 Botafogo. Just easily out there. It's Magallanes has been awful.
Yeah, I mean, most of the Copa Sudamericana groups are already decided, sadly. I feel like Copa Libertadores is going to be more interesting because there's more groups to be decided yet. This one, like you said, it's pretty much over. And I feel like both home teams should win. I'm going to say Quito wins 2-0 and Botafogo is going to win 3-0. I feel like Botafogo has been in amazing form, and like you said, Magallanes have been shockingly bad. Botafogo are one of the surprises. I feel like they have a real chance of winning this competition, in my opinion.
Predictions?
Like I said, Quito should win 2-0 and Botafogo is going to win 3-0, in my opinion.
Oh, so I probably went for the biased one. But so next group, yeah, this group is not over. I thought it was over, but it's not. So Guarani, Danubio, Emelec, and Huracan. So Emelec and Danubio. I think Emelec will go to 9 points. I'm going for Emelec to win 2-1. And then Guarani, Huracan. I think Huracan might go to 8 points here. I don't know. It's Huracan, they won home versus Guarani, and they've been playing good at home, but this is a game where they need to win. I think they just wanna get the victory over with and like win 1-0. That's my prediction, by the way. 1-0 to Huracan.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is probably the most interesting group. I feel like, yes, Huracan did beat Guarani in the first match day, but that was a long, long time ago, and Huracan have been terrible as of late. I think they are 10 games in the league without a single win, which is completely awful. So I give honestly no chance to Huracan. I would be shocked if they manage to win, even if they need to win. I feel like Guarani should have them in them to win this game and top the group. So I'm going to say Guarani wins 2-1. And as for the other game, I feel like Emelec is probably the stronger side, and they are playing at home as well. So I'm going to predict Emelec to beat Danubio 3-1, I'll say.
Yeah, that's a stunner game. Emelec versus Danubio. It's gonna be a good game. I don't know what time it is, but if I will watch the game, it probably it's. Well, it's
Seems
2
like it's
a.m.
an early kickoff.
It's 2 a.m. for me. Never
Yikes.
mind. I'm just gonna stay watch the 12 games because that's the earliest. So let's move on to the next group. This group is over, so I might just go for it. Estudiantes 4-0 and Bragantino 3-0. Quick one. Just this group is over.
Yeah. This group, like you said, completely done. So just yet to be decided who goes through in first between Estudiantes and Bragantino. Basically, Estudiantes has to thrash Oriente Petrolero for that to happen. I feel like Estudiantes might get a comfortable win, something like You know what? I'm gonna go bold. I think Estudiantes is gonna beat Oriente Petrolero 5-0, and then Bragantino should do the same to Tacuary. I feel like Bragantino is gonna beat Tacuary 4-0, and I think that should still be enough for Bragantino to finish in first, but because it's only a 1 goal difference.
So let's move into the next group. Obviously, this group is also over. So I'm going for Sao Paulo Tigre. I'm going for 1-1 draw. And then I'm going for Tolima to win 2-0. You know what? I'm going for 3-0 to Tolima, actually. Because it's at home. Yeah.
Yeah, Tolima and Puerto Cabello have nothing to play for. Both of them are already eliminated. And yeah, I feel like without any pressure, Tolima should be able to get the win. I'm going to say they win 3-1, win for Deportes Tolima. And the other game to decide who's first in the group, I mean, it's going to be very hard for Tigre to win in Sao Paulo at the Morumbi. So I feel like, especially with the form Tigre are in currently, Sao Paulo should get that win. And I'm going to say Sao Paulo wins 2-0 over Tigre.
Yeah. Next group. This group is also over. So I might just go for 2-0 Santos. And then New Old Boys, who played versus Argentina. And then, yeah, they won that 7-5. And then Audax, who hasn't been playing, just the Chilean Cup has not been. Basically, they went out, I believe. Yeah, they went out. No, they beat Deportes Rengo, a random team who I have zero clue about. And obviously, some Chilean Cup games have not been played because of war problems in the country. So Coca-Cola hasn't been playing since the Boca game. So yeah. So I'm going for Newer Old Boys 2, Audax Italiano 2. I think it would just be 2-2 or a 1-1 draw, something like that.
Okay. Santos, of course, already eliminated. They've been awful, but they should still beat Blooming at home. I feel like Santos is probably going to win this game 3-0 or something like that. And as for the other game, I feel like at this point, Newell's is on track to finish with perfect points, 18 out of 18. And I'm going to predict them to beat Audax Italiano 2-0 at home.
Yeah. This group is also over, so wait, is it?
Not really, but there's a very outside chance that América Mineiro can qualify, but it's mostly between Millonarios and Defensa y Justicia who makes it first.
So I'm going for América Mineiro to win. You know what, 4-0, because Peñarol has been garbage this. I think they lost their last home or their last league game. I think they lost.
Their coach got sacked. That's as much as I know.
Oh yeah, so they lost basically. I think so. They lost. I'm gonna check there what happened. No, oh yeah, they draw away against Montevideo. So and oh yeah, they are lost with 1 point. Yeah, so 3-0 to América Mineiro, and then I'm going for a. Oof, it's in Argentina. Oof, this tough one. I reckon a draw, a 1-1 draw. I don't think it can be high scoring.
Yeah, Peñarol, América Mineiro. Man, I really don't think Peñarol is gonna go 0 points. That would be completely embarrassing. I feel like they are gonna sneak out that draw somehow. I'm gonna go for Peñarol 1, América Mineiro 1, just for the sake of Peñarol not finishing on 0 points. As for the other game, this is huge because Millonarios just won the Colombian League, so they are the best team in Colombia as of now, and I feel like they should be contesting for the Sudamericana title. However, Defensa y Justicia has been playing some amazing football in Argentina, so this Defensa y Justicia Millonarios games is probably the best in terms of quality here in the Sudamericana, in my opinion, and I think Defensa y Justicia is going to do it because they are at home. They are going to win 2-1.
Next group. Ooh, this is an interesting group. Obviously, Gimnasia may go to the knockout round.
Yeah, but it's very hard.
So if this happens, if Gimnasia wins, we have 3 teams which have same points. If Goiás win, and you know what? I might just say it as well when I said it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go for 1-1 draw for Santa Fe, Goiás, and then Universitario to win 1-0. I think it's gonna be a sneaky win there. Yeah. That's a good prediction. I can see that happening. Yeah, they won.
Yeah, that's a good point. It
might stretch towards that also, but yeah, they've been good defensively.
Only conceded 2 goals.
Yeah, I think that's the team. Oh yeah, Sao Paulo has 0 conceded. Yeah, they're like 4th or something and concede.
Yeah, I mean, but like Matt is saying, Goiás is very good defensively. They don't create much going forward. Like I feel like they are a very limited Brazilian side. They are not as impressive as the Bragantinos, the Fortalezas we have. They are the Sao Paulos. They are not really that good. I still feel like they can get something out of Santa Fe because Santa Fe has been pretty shaky. I'm going to say, like you said, it's going to be a 1-1 draw between Santa Fe and Goiás. And as for the other game, Universitario should be beating Gimnasia Esgrima. I feel like Universitario is going to win 2-0 at home. That's my prediction.
Next, last group. Ooh. Please, Palestino, don't put on this. If you do, I'm being angry. I'm going for San Lorenzo to win 2-0. Or, wait. You know what? I'm going for 3-0 to San Lorenzo, actually. Swing at home, they will just do some very good. Yeah, they were clinical. Yeah, they would 2-0. Very good result. Should probably have gone with some fair win, but yeah. Ooh, 1-1. Ooh, 3-0.
Wow.
Oh, Palestina, please don't vote on this and please. Just don't go for a draw. Go for a win. I'm going for Palestino. It's if you leading 2-0, just score the third goal because 2-0 leads is dangerous. As we know, it's dangerous to have 2-0 leads. So, you know what, Palestina, I'm gonna back you again. I know it went badly when I did it last time, or not badly. I obviously predict Palestina to beat the Students de Merida twice, I believe. Yes, I did. But away game for Palestina versus Fortaleza, it did not end well. So
yeah. Now San Lorenzo is going to need a big win and Fortaleza to beat Palestino for San Lorenzo to qualify. So I'm going to go for a big scoreline because San Lorenzo basically needs to score as many goals as possible. I'm going to say San Lorenzo is going to beat Estudiantes de Mérida 6-0. It's going to be a big demolition, but it's still not going to be enough to qualify because Palestino is going to get a draw. They are going to get a 1-1 draw against Fortaleza. They're going to make it happen and they are going to qualify.
I have the same result, by the way. 1-1 draw.
Nice.
Yeah, we have this group. You know what? I'm gonna say Flamengo 2-0 and I'm gonna say 2 to draw.
Ooh, okay. Um, yeah, this group, there is some chance that something crazy happens, but I feel like it's very hard because Flamengo should be beating Aucas. This Flamengo team is completely awful under Sampaoli, but they still should be beating Aucas in the Maracanã. So I feel like Flamengo is gonna win 2-1 over Aucas. And for the other game, um, Racing Club, they also have not been in a good run of form. I feel like Fernando Gago's job as Racing head coach is on the line, but I feel like they are going to win this game against Newlense because they are at home. I'm going to go for a crazy scoreline. Racing is going to win 3-2 over Newlense.
The next group,
Oh, this is the best group, in my opinion.
I'm going for Nacional to win 3-0 and Internacional to win 2-0. Whoa. I might regret that result.
Yeah, this group is extremely hard to call because, I mean, Nacional is going to beat Metropolitanos because Metropolitanos are awful and Nacional is playing at home. It should be a routine win for Nacional. I'm going to say they win 2-0, nothing too crazy, just get the job done. As for the other game, that's going to be huge because it's basically going to decide who gets out of the group alongside Nacional. And I have a feeling that Independiente Medellin sadly is going to boldly. They only need a draw in Brazil, but I don't think they have it in them. I feel like Internacional is going to beat them 3-1 in Brazil.
Oof, that's a crazy prediction, Matt. 5-3. The next group. It's over, this group, so I'm just gonna go for Palmeiras 1, Bolivar 1, and then... Nah, you know what? I'm going for 2-2 instead. 2-2 instead. And then Barcelona Cerro Porteño. Nah, that's mean. That's mean. Two teams has been crap. What do I want to predict? Obviously a draw, a win for Barcelona. You know what? Free to Barcelona.
Okay, so yeah, Bolivar, we've mentioned it a lot in here in this channel that we want to congratulate them for advancing into the round of 16. However, I don't think they are going to finish first because Palmeiras has woken up and they are looking fantastic and they are playing at the Allianz Park as well. So I feel like Palmeiras should get this win at home. I'm going to predict them to beat Bolivar 3-0. I feel like it's not going to be close either. Palmeiras should get an easy win. As for the other game, that's basically to decide who goes into the Copa Sudamericana. I feel like out of these two teams, Barcelona has looked more decent and they are playing at home as well. So I'm going to predict Barcelona to win 2-0 and qualify for Europa League, I mean Copa Sudamericana.
Europa League. That's funny. The next, ooh, you know what I want here? I want some crazy results. So, the first game, here's what I want. I want the strongest to win and go to 9 points. And then I want Sporting Cristal to go and draw away in Brazil. But that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is River Plate win 3-0 and Fluminense win 2-1.
Oh, yeah, like this group looks close in terms of points, but the thing is that the two home teams are so incredibly favored in this last match day. I feel like River Plate, they went through a rough spell of form through the middle of the campaign, but they are now fully back on track. They are looking amazing, and they are going to completely destroy the strongest. The strongest has looked decent in their games, but I feel like River has so much more in them. I feel like River is going to win 4-1 over the strongest. And then Fluminense is probably going to beat Sporting Cristal like 2-0. Fluminense don't look as fantastic as they did in the previous match days, but at home against Sporting Cristal, who are a pretty innocent side, in my opinion, they are pretty naive. I feel like Fluminense is going to win 2-0, and both River and Fluminense are going to advance.
Yeah, as you said, obviously River went in a patch where they lost to Fluminense, and then they obviously drew Sporting Talleres, and obviously they beat Boca at that time of like that time period, I believe.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I think it was around that period.
Yeah, it was.
That May period. And that was pretty unexpected, because they were in a bad form. And I think they're gonna go through, like, River Plate, they're gonna save their season. Not their full season, but their Libertadores season. So yeah, let's move into the next group. Argentinos Juniors, Del Valle, Corinthians, and Liverpool. So this is basically who gets first and then who gets third.
Yep.
So it's Independiente del Valle versus Argentinos Juniors. The winner gets, or basically whoever gets Argentina Juniors 1 point, they win the group. Del Valle needs to win. Corinthians Liverpool go away and win. Can they do it? Because that will be, if they go away and win, that's a statement. If they go to the obviously want to do this to cover up this last group there, or the group under there. But I think Independiente del Valle will actually come first in this group. Because I think they're a team that they show their capabilities when they basically are not underdog, but when they are a bit looking at the other team that are first. Like, they're not the favorites, I believe, for this game. I'm not sure if they are, but I think Independiente del Valle will win 3-2. I think it will be a high-scoring game. I think Independiente del Valle, they like always score. Yeah, I totally agree with them, but I think also that one, because I think they kind of score a lot of goals at home, and that's what I think will do better for them. Corinthians Liverpool. Now this is a game where I genuinely believe that Corinthians can lose this game.
Don't know.
Genuinely. Because you look at their home games. They lost 2 home games to play in the competition. They lost 1-0 and then lost 2-1. I don't trust his defense, but at the same time, I don't trust Liverpool defense. But you can see with Corinthians that they basically concede at first. They don't really do well after they concede the first. I still think though Corinthians has the quality, and I think that will show in this game that they are a team to be reckoned with when they go to Sudamericana, because I think they will. I'm going for Corinthians to win 3-0. I think they're a much stronger team. They obviously lost to Independiente del Valle. That wants them now to get revenge and win this game, which is very, very important. If they lose this game, that's probably going to hurt their season, because I think they're in 16th, around that, 16th to 11th or something like that in the table. I'm not sure if they are, but they have a bad season. What's your predictions before we move on into Group F?
Well, Independiente del Valle against Argentinos Juniors should be an amazing game. I feel like I really like these two teams. I feel like they are among the best outside of Brazil currently, and they show some fantastic football. They are some of my favorite teams to watch. So they should display some good football in this game. And Independiente del Valle have to go win this game, because if the only way they top this group is by winning it, and I feel like they will. Argentinos Juniors is an amazing team as well, but I feel like they've been kind of shaky towards the end, even though they kept getting these results and they kept playing well. They are not as solid as before, while as Independiente del Valle has been slowly finding their form and they are looking better and better with each match day. So I think Independiente del Valle is going to win 2-1. It's going to be a close game. But they are going to do it and they are going to top the group. And as for the other game, I feel like Corinthians, even with their horrible form they are at, they should be beating Liverpool at home. So I'm going to say Corinthians wins 2-0 over Liverpool and gets to Copa Sudamericana at least.
So we move into Group F, which is our group, which fuming when I see this table, because I know Coca-Cola can do much better. Obviously, these games are at the same time, so who knows? There might be us watch along for these two games. If it might be, if we both are free, I'm not sure yet. But I'm so excited to play against Deportivo Pereira this time around, because now we have basically the last game we played against Boca, because we did not play this weekend. Yeah, Corinthians there. I'm looking at this game as this could turn our season really, really good. Because if we win this game and go through, obviously we have Opaso now, who comes back after like 4 months in Racing Club. We signed him. He's probably gonna play this game. I'm not sure. But Quinteros has to get it right. Obviously, we have played a couple of games, or we have played a game versus Deportivo de Cali from Colombia. We won 5-4. That was a crazy game where my guy Damian Pizarro scored. Hopefully, he scores a hat trick this time. He was close to scoring. Bosat, I'm telling you, he's back after that performance. He is. Last time I said something about being back, it ended horribly. But now, genuinely. My prediction for Boca versus Monagas is Boca 3, Monagas 0. And I'm not sure if I should back Colo here, because whenever I do it, we seem to lose. The problem I have, I want us to win, but at the same time, do I really predict Colo to win? And that's what it jinxes us. It's a tough game. You know what? I'm going for Colo to win 3-1. 3-1 victory. Oh gosh, it's not gonna happen. What's your predictions for these two games? There might be a watch out for this, by the way. Oof.
These matches are so difficult to call because all four of these teams are so inconsistent that I have no idea which version of each team we are going to see on the day.
Boca lost 4-0 in the last game, by the way.
Boca did lose 4-0 in our last league game, so we are not looking the best.
Away, though. It was away. So.
It was away, and it was against a fairly decent team, but still, we still are suffering from a lot of injuries, so I believe that we are definitely going to be playing some type of B team against Monagas, especially since we only need a draw to top the group. And I feel like we are going to do just enough. We're going to get the most boring 0-0 draw you'll ever see against Monagas, and that's going to be enough to secure first place. And then the big one, Colo-Colo against Deportivo Pereira. Colo-Colo
if you lose versus Monagas, I'm going to be so angry.
No, I don't think we're gonna go that far. I feel like we at least gonna go get that draw we need with our B team playing some horrible football or whatever. Colo-Colo has to beat Deportivo Pereira to, of course, escape the group stage. and I have a feeling that they won't do it. I feel like Colo Colo has been so poor. They cannot seem to score. They cannot hit the target. It's been very, very bad, especially in these competitive games. Yes, you scored 5 against Deportivo Cali in a friendly, but in these competitive games, it seems like the big players don't step up. And Deportivo Pereira, they've been solid. I feel like they probably played the best football from this group. They just,
I agree,
they don't have that,
fully agree. I fully agree with that.
but they don't really seem to have that capacity to always translate that play into results. We saw them drop points in La Bombonera when they were winning that game, and they played better. We saw them lose to Monagas last match day, but I do believe that they are better, and I feel like they might even get a win in El Monumental. I'm sorry to say, I feel like Deportivo Pereira. My prediction is gonna be Deportivo Pereira to win 1-0 over Colo Colo.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Also, we have 3 players coming back from the last fixture, by the way.
That's gonna be huge.
So I think I'm gonna look out because I know the players who are back. Alright. So it's Fernando de Paul, Maximiliano Falcon, and Carlos Palacios is back. So, I'm telling you. I don't know who will start. I'm not sure yet, but we might do we might record something, a bit extra preview for our group. I might actually be interesting to do that rank because there's a lot that we can talk about these 2 games. Like, it's gonna be interesting. So probably I might do that. It's either after this stream or something like that. I might set that stream up because I want to do it because there's a lot of talk about between these 2 games. Please, we have to score first. Oh crap! That would be depends what the second goal is. If we're 1-1 up, if we score that early, if we score that really late, like in the 93rd minute, that will be stressful still. Let's move. So, might do an extra preview for the Group F after the stream, maybe. Let's see when we finish this. So, Atletico Paranaense, this group versus Alianza Lima. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
Alianza Lima, you're absolutely god awful, and I don't ever want to predict you to win again. And if I predict you guys to lose, if you dare win, I'm gonna be very angry. If you dare win this game, Alianza Lima is gonna lose this game 4-1. 4-1, and then Libertad is gonna win 1-0. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Alianza Lima, like you said, they are terrible. I have no idea how they got a win in this group. That was completely incredible. But yeah, their luck has run out, and I feel like Atletico Paranaense is gonna get an easy win here. They are gonna win 3-0, in my opinion, Atletico Paranaense, and they're gonna top the group. As for Atletico Mineiro, I feel like they should at least be getting a result here to secure their qualification to the round of 16. But I do feel, I'm not sure, it's kind of hard. I feel like, yeah, Atletico Mineiro should win this game. They're going to win 3-1 over Libertad, and they're going to secure a spot in the round of 16. And Libertad is going to have to be content with the Copa Sudamericana spot.
To be fair, not that loud, because people will sleep in the house, so I don't want to wake the whole house up and have bangs on the door and I can be quiet. But I will still say right. No, not that loud, but for myself only. Promise. Yeah, and let's move into the next group. Group G. Wait, what? Oh yeah, Group H. I mean the last group. So we have here Olimpia, Nacional, Atlético Nacional, Melgar, and Patronato. So Patronato, I think they lost the last game that I
Yep.
checked after. I don't know how much they lost by, but I guess they lost. I should probably put the sound because that scared me. Um, I don't know how much they lost by. Probably 6-0 or 10-0. I'm gonna check here. Yeah, they're 12th in this. Yeah, they lost 2-1. I'm gonna say Patronato lose versus Atlético Nacional 4-0. And then Olympia Melgar. So Olympia Melgar. So Olympia, they won 4-1. They have 3 wins in a row. That's very strong, if I'm being honest. Melgar, they have 3 games with wins. 4-0, 2-1, and 5-0. And Olympia, obviously, 4-1, 3-0, and 2-1 away. This smells a nil and draw. Like, I don't know what. It smells like 0-0 draw. But I'm not gonna be that guy and do that. Because, look, it probably will happen now that I say it. But I'm going for high scoring 3-2 victory to oh crap. Who has wait, I'm gonna check the squads. Whoever has a Uruguayan player will win. No, I'm joking. 3-2 to Olympia at home. 3-2, yeah. Your prediction? Rank prediction.
Well, yeah, Atlético Nacional, they are pretty hurt after losing the Colombian League final to Millonarios this weekend, but I feel like they should still have enough to beat Patronato, who are completely terrible. So, yeah, I feel like Atlético Nacional is going to win 3-0 over Patronato, and then Olimpia, they need a win to secure first place, so I feel like they are going to get the job done against Melgar. They are going to win 2-0. I'm going to favor the Paraguayan side here because they are playing at home especially. And in front of their home crowd, they are going to secure first place.
So that's been it for this prediction. So I'm gonna set up another Group F big preview that we're gonna talk in depth more about the group. Probably gonna do it after this stream. Let's see. But I'm gonna set it up probably in 20 minutes. We're gonna do that one. Rank if you want. So that's gonna be. So that preview in 20 minutes is gonna be strictly on Group F, our group. We're gonna talk in depth what squads we want to see for our teams, and obviously we're gonna talk more about that group, and hopefully we have a lot of fun talking about our group, our teams. We're gonna scenarios maybe that can happen. But let's see. I guess I see guys in 20 minutes or so for that. Rank, any final words on this match day? Exciting?
Well, it's going to be exciting to see who, in the end, qualifies to a round of 16 of both tournaments, and what the draw after that awaits us is going to be very interesting. And I want to respond to Matt's question here: who are the favorites for both tournaments? I feel like for Copa Sudamericana, the 3 Brazilians, Botafogo, Fortaleza, and Bragantino, should be the favorites. But Defensa y Justicia and Millonarios are also 2 teams I'm looking out for. As for Copa Libertadores, I'm looking at Palmeiras, I'm looking at Atlético Paranaense and Atlético Mineiro as the 3 Brazilians, and after that, I feel like it's probably going to be Independiente del Valle, Argentinos Juniors, and it pains me to say it, but I feel like River Plate has to be in between the favorites.
I would take out Argentina Juniors and put in Boca, actually, because I think you will get it, get this going from the group stage. Obviously, you beat like a mediocre Coca team, but still, it's a big team that you beat in the group twice, and you keep a clean sheet with Advincula probably injured for like 115 minutes of both games with the way he in the second game. So it's crazy, see you guys in 20 minutes for the big Group F preview. Hopefully it does not turn into an F after the games. Hopefully it turns into a dub instead. See you guys in 20 minutes.